Now, we'll get started off with a quick icebreaker, and I have conversation for some of the young men as well. Um, my name is Ricardo Neal. As I mentioned earlier, I'm the founder and the president CEO of We Will All Rise. YDO has been a great partner of ours. This is the second year, and I'm looking forward to the continued partnership. We're going to go around the introduction, but I want to do a quick quick icebreaker. I'm going to ask what brings you joy. So I mentioned my name, so you go, my name is, and what brings me joy is. So my name is Ricardo, and what brings me joy is hearing the footsteps of my two little ones when I'm home, when they're playing. Sometimes they're fighting, but it reminds me of what's good in the world. So that brings me joy. That's my crazy thing that brings me joy. They're fighting. I enjoy it. They're 7 and 10. So that's my joy. Sebastian.
Hi, my name is Sebastian. What brings me joy is music. I say it's my greatest passion, and I really feel like nothing will ever abandon me when it comes to music.
Hi, my name is Coral, and what brings me joy is my community and seeing the different ways that we show up for each other and show love for each other.
Hi, my name is Sil. I'm Eden mom. You guys talking about enjoyment time? My enjoyment time is cook and see my kid being happy.
Hi, my name is Eden. I think what makes me find joy the most is like the tomorrow and like being able to like reset when you sleep. If you have like a bad day or something, good tomorrow though it can be a better day.
She doesn't speak English. Yeah, sure. Tú tienes que...
Su nombre y lo que le trae alegría.
¿Ah?
Su nombre y algo que le trae alegría.
Oh, mi nombre es Bianchi Santos y me trae mucha alegría mi hijo Yeudi.
She said her name is Bianchi Santos, and what brings her joy is me. Yeah. I'm Jelly Santos, and what brings me joy is the sound of raindrops. It like really reminds me of home in DR, and it's like a very nostalgic sound to me.
My name is Walkie Felipe.
I can't hear you over here.
My name is Walkie Felipe, and what brings me joy is community and seeing what a community can do together.
Okay, my name is Waldi Felipe, Walkida, and what brings me joy is serving others, being healthy, and being in peace. So, thank you.
My name is Elizabeth, Justin's mom. My biggest joy is seeing my kids are being successful and accomplish everything what he wants. That's my biggest joy.
My name is Justin. My biggest joy is doing photography.
What was that?
Doing photography.
My name is Mark. My biggest joy is seeing parents incredibly proud of their children and their successes and accomplishments.
My name is Jeremiah, and my biggest joy would be looking at nature because it's very calming and I like it.
Well, thank you all. Why are we here? We're here to actually close out the application process for the Free Minds program. All of you have been applicants, candidates over the last couple of months. And I want to tell you a little bit, especially the families around the organization. We will all rise. And let me pause for a second. If you want to, I'll go slower. If you want to translate a couple pieces from mom, you can. So I just want to make sure that I'm being as inclusive as possible. So different nuggets to make sure mom is following along. So thank you. Just wanted to make sure that we create this space for you. I'm an immigrant to this country. I was born in Jamaica, and my family came to the United States. Really started in the 1960s, but my immediate family in the early 1980s. I was raised in Lawrence, worked in the institutions here in the city, and graduated from Lawrence High School, graduated from UMass Amherst, graduated from Boston University. This place is my home. I love Lawrence. I love the people in Lawrence. I love the vitality of Lawrence. And throughout my life, throughout my career, this community, this place, it's fueled what I've done in the world. For the vast majority of my career, I have focused on young people. I have been privileged in a lot of ways, and so I have made it my life's mission to ensure that whatever access that I have to power, wealth, privilege, knowledge, that I do whatever I can to share them. And this is part of that process, and especially in communities like Lawrence. I don't live in Lawrence anymore. I live in Baltimore, Maryland. But through this organization, we support young people in cities across the country. We're in 6 different cities. And so for you young men who've applied and you've gotten to this final stage, what you've applied to is not just a scholarship program. It is a broader brotherhood. It's a community. We anchor our work in 4 key principles. Love. This right here is love by bringing this together. Persistence, that even in difficult times, right, we persist. No matter what's happening, we push through. Voice, that we give voice to what we believe in and use our power to move things forward. And then the community that anchors us in what we do. Those principles are critically important to the organization. Once we commit to the young men in the program, it is it's a long-term commitment. We stay with you until you complete and help to usher you in the next phase of adulthood. And wanted to make sure that you understood clearly what it is that you've articulated that you want to be a part of, how you've articulated that, your application process, your interview, and by coming here to have this conversation. I wanted Sebastian and Jeremiah to be here to say a few words about their experience and their journey in college and the program and the relationships they have developed, because I think it's worthwhile as you and the organization make a final decision as to, is this the right fit? Are you all in, and do we move forward? And so, Jeremiah, I'm going to start off with you to talk a little bit about, one, how did you find out about the program, your decision to apply, and if you could say a few words about your experience.
Well, my name is Jeremiah. Hi. I found out about We Will All Rise through Olivia, and she told me immediately to apply to it. Like, she told me, she was like, do it right now. So I was like, okay. So I did it.
So that was an order. You had it done.
Yeah, she was like, do it. So I did it, and I went through an interview process. I just submitted some documents, and we had an event that showcased all the final Free Minds program mentees. So that was nice. My first year of college, it was personally developing. I learned a lot in terms of academics and discipline. I went through a whole car incident where my engine failed twice. Once, the first time, it was just mere, the engine wasn't compatible. And the second time, we got the same engine and it failed again. So I spent a lot of money, but the program really helped me connect with a lot of people that I wouldn't have normally connected with in times of crisis. It taught me to reach out and ask other people for help, because, you know, help is needed and there are people that care. And the program just taught me how to be more resilient in times of crisis and trauma and disaster. Yeah, so I'm grateful for everything that I learned, everything that I went through. And here I am today.
Sebastian, your turn. The same thing, similar journey. And if you could talk a little bit about relationship, because that's important for us in the program.
Overall, I'd say my 2 semesters at UMass Boston were very eye-opening. I learned a lot in terms of culture, and it really taught me to be tolerant and respectful towards people who are different from me. Because at the end of the day, we all just do what we're taught, and if we're not taught something, or if something isn't in accordance with what we're taught, that's not necessarily the other person's fault or our fault. It's just the way that we are. So academically, I think really good. I picked classes that interested me. I learned a lot. I made great relationships with my professors. I still talk to them a lot, even now. And I say the only challenge I really had was in my dorm, where things kind of clashed a little bit. But that's where the tolerance came in, and I was able to, connect with people that I wouldn't normally connect with. And yeah. And as far as relationships, wherever you go, even if it's here or outside of here, you should try to establish a community wherever you go. When I went to UMass Boston, I made sure I joined the Black Student Program, the the Casa Latinx, which is a program for Latino students. I was part of the Immigrant Student Program, and through that I was able to network and build a lot of relationships with various people who can help me out in various ways. I know I can go to someone if I need food or if I need clothes or whatever around the school. Not just for that, but it's just really nice to have people you can just stop by and say hi. And yeah, wherever I go in a school, in every building, I can point to someone I know. And that's something I think everyone should do at a school.
Max, thank you. Before you came in, we did a quick icebreaker. We introduced yourself, and the prompt was, "What brings you joy?" Okay. My name is Ricardo Neal, and hearing the footsteps and the fighting sometimes with my little ones, that brings me joy. So if you could share your name and your role in the program, and what brings you joy.
All right, so I'll go next. Nice meeting everyone. Max Lopez. I'm actually one of the mentors. This is my second go around. Sebastian was my first group that I was mentoring. So I was born in DR, came here when I was 8, grew up in Lawrence, went to Lawrence High with Ricardo, went to UMass Lowell. I work in the IT industry. I sell software. I have a college sophomore and a girl, Camille. She's at Bryn Mawr in Philadelphia. And then I have a boy, Marcus, who's at Exeter, a sophomore going into the fall. What brings me joy is seeing kids like yourself, right? So I grew up in Lawrence. My parents were immigrants here, didn't know the language. I grew up poor, but I pivoted, right? I went to school, got an education, became a professional, and now I'm doing well for myself. And the goal for me is to pass it on, right? Sebastian, great kid, great outlook, right? Listen to the feedback that he's giving you because it's real feedback, right? I was mentoring 10 boys, and one of the things I saw, it was hard for them to adapt when they went to college, right? All your kids here, all you guys, Latinos, right? We've been around Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, our own culture. When you go to school, it's gonna be guys like Mark, white boys. It's gonna be hard for you guys to adapt, right? So it's super important that you understand that, right? You're gonna be out of your comfort zone, and you have to just deal with it. It's the real world. The real world is not gonna be blacks, Dominican, and Latinos, right? When you go out there, like me, I'm a professional, I'm the minority. There's gonna be mostly white people. You gotta learn to adapt and work with them, talk to them, and build a network with them, right? So that's some of the feedback I have. I'm looking forward to working with you guys as well, and welcome.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Mark, you have, you and your team have committed to working with us. And I'll say that the young men coming from YDO are just phenomenal in terms of their responsiveness, their engagement, and you've committed to this work. Tell me your why and what this partnership has meant to you.
So I've been at YDO for 10 years now, and when we first started talking to Ricardo and the We Will All Rise team, it was an easy connection to make. It was an easy partnership to enter into because we were speaking the same language. You heard how he opened this event talking about the long-term commitment that the mentoring program, that the organization wants to make to young men. It's the same kind of philosophy that YDO starts with. We'll find kids at all different ages, beginning at third, maybe people enter in middle school. A lot of you guys only got to meet us in high school through the Pathways program, but once you come into the YDO family, like the We Will All Rise family, we're making that commitment to you. As long as you're going to be with us, we're going to be there for you at this stage and the next stage until you're off in your career and you're ready to help pull people up the ladder the way Max is. So it was a shared philosophy, and one of the things that was lacking, if I'm being honest, with YDO was a particular focus on the guys, right? A lot of our programming, the things we do in arts, the things we do just in the office and stuff, it's attracted a larger female population in Lawrence. Let's be a little bit honest. Some of the girls mature faster than the boys, and they're ready to take on responsibility and step into different roles and things. And so the YDO organization has embraced that, and it's important for us to be able to also look at where some of the guys are in their process, in their evolution, in their growth and development, and being able to partner with an organization that's putting extra focus on that, extra supports to help make sure you all are successful in the variety of ways and industries and courses of study that you want to pursue.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And before I turn it over to the families, because I'm going to have you say a little bit about your why and your aspirations. But Coral, you've worked with these young men in the application process. So you've seen them from beginning to end. If you could share just your thoughts on that as they sort of prepare for the next phase. What are you thinking? What are you hopeful for?
I've been able to say about really each of these young men, whether they were my direct mentor or Lethea's mentee, or a student, because we partner together in working with each of you guys. And I think each of you can say you talked to each of us about different things and worked with us on different pieces of your application. So I can say each one of you really has, I've seen each of you at least grow in your consciousness really around yourselves and your future. Because when this process begins, you're thinking, okay, yes, I want to go to college, but I don't necessarily know how I'm going to get there or what it is I want to do. And so being able to see you guys look inwards and, really think about, okay, what are my goals? How am I going to achieve those goals? What are the pieces that I need to put together to make sure that that's possible for me has been really, it's why we do the work, is to be able to see you guys grow into yourselves and to know and to see the potential for you guys to continue to do so. So what I'm hopeful for is that, this program will continue to support you guys in that walk, to continue that process of self-discovery, that process of cementing, okay, what is it that I really want to do? Because you may change your mind from your course of study from now to in college, but to know that you're supported in that change and that self-discovery, I think is one of the things I'm most hopeful for, is to feel that you stay connected to those resources.
I appreciate it. And I think that it's important, like what Coral's saying about this. Alethea didn't talk to you about this scholarship. We didn't put you in front of Ricardo based on things that you have done. This is about what you're going to do. This is about the potential you have to take advantage of new opportunities in the future. And we recognize the expectations that the organization has to participate, to show up, and to be responsible for the new mentoring relationship and the opportunities that will be in front of you. So this really is a forward-looking thing. It's about your potential, not your past.
And thank you. And it's your full potential. That we believe in that. I'm also, full disclosure, I'm practicing names. So for the young men, as we sort of pivot now and to hear from the families, each pair of families here, you say your name again for me. It's Eden, Justin, Walkie, and Jody. No, Yaudi. All right, almost. I give 3.5. Almost got 100% Yaudi. I just, the program grows and there are young men all over the country, and I lose names sometimes. So, but this is home, so I want to make sure that I do well here. I'll start with your family, and this is for you and Mom, to discuss that, as you prepare for the fall, what are you most hopeful for going into the fall?
Ricardo, if you don't mind, can you also, so I came in late, my fault. Can you tell me what school you're going to and
Thank
your
you.
major? That will help me.
Yeah.
During the fall, I'll be attending UMass Lowell. I'll be majoring in computer engineering, and I believe that the thing I'll be looking forward to, or hoping to be the most for it, would be smooth. I know it won't be the best and smoothest transition, but I'm hoping for it that with the preparation and the help I've been given throughout my high school career, I hope that it will be a smoother process than I feel like many other students. I know that a lot of students may not get some opportunities I've gotten throughout my high school career. So I'm hoping that it'll be nice and smooth for my. I plan on commuting. Yeah. Or what do you hope for?
For you?
Yeah, I guess. Or next.
I'm Eden mom. My name is Sylvian, but they call me Sil. It's a short way. All I want is to see my son do the best he can do. I am very glad that he chose to go to college. I don't actually pressure my child, my kid, my children. And he is one of I have 2 kids. He is one that decided to go to college. And I respect that, and I will actually support his idea, whatever he wants. Like I said earlier, as long as he's happy, I will work hard to help him to become a better person than I am.
I'm going to UMass Amherst this fall, and I think what I'm looking forward to this fall is really getting out of my comfort zone. I know at UMass Amherst I'm gonna be very out of my comfort zone, and I want to tackle that with all that I have, and I want to participate as much as I can, learn as much as I can, and that's pretty much all I'm looking forward to, and making new connections with people over there, even though they may be very different than the people I've met here. And yeah, I'd say that's major. Sorry, that was electrical engineering.
Hi, my name is Walkie Felipe. I will be attending Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York. I'll be attending Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute.
Y lo puedo decir en español, si yo te lo traduzco.
Entonces, para hablar lo que usted también espera para allá donde él vaya a entrar ahora, lo que usted, sus esperanzas para él y su crecimiento.
Para Diego, yo quisiera que él tenga, ¿cómo decirlo? Que sigas adelante, todos los días aprendiendo más y que sea un ejemplo para los hermanos más pequeños.
Let me traducir. So basically, so far she said she wants her son to keep moving forward and to be an example to his siblings. Siga, doña.
One question for son. Sorry. Are you ready to be an example? Are you ready?
I think so. I think I've been a pretty good example so far.
Él le preguntó si él está listo para ser un ejemplo, y él dice que hasta ahora mismo él ha sido buen ejemplo para su hermano. ¿Eso es verdad?
Sí.
Y se ve que él es un buen muchacho, y una cosa que yo le puedo decir, por ejemplo, yo fui a UMass también, yo fui a UMass Lowell, y similar con usted, mi papá no sabía inglés, y era duro, ¿no? ¿Verdad? Porque era algo nuevo. Sí. Yo fui el primero de mi familia que fue a la universidad aquí en los Estados Unidos, y eso cambia. Uno viene de su casa, su costumbre dominicana o caribe, y después se va a un sitio que todo es diferente. Su hijo se ve que es más duro, y usted debe estar bien orgullosa.
Claro. pero muy, 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 muy orgullosa.
She's saying she's very proud. And obviously, so I painted a picture of how I was similar to him, right? When I went to school, my father didn't know English. My mother knew a little bit. So it was just a different challenge for us, right? Going into something new. Parents couldn't get me ready because they didn't know, right? They didn't go to college. So it's going to be similar to what he's going to. And she said how proud she is of him.
As you should. Your turn.
Hi, my name is Walkie Felipe, and I will be attending Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute in Troy, New York. I will be majoring in biomedical engineering, and something I'm hopeful for the fall semester is new connections and creating a strong social network of people that will allow me to perform better in and out of my academic life. I'm also looking for to participate in a lot of different activities that could involve like cultural aspects and also like physical aspects like sports or something of that sort.
¿Puedo traducir qué?
Sí, yo te traduzco.
I don't speak English, but I feel more comfortable,
Sí,
because I'm
háblame español, yo
immigrant,
traduzco,
okay?
sí, sí.
Just not to speak my English, it's appointment English. No, yo me siento muy orgulloso de mi hijo. Él es un muchacho que trabaja duro, la forma que siempre se preocupa por los demás, en ayudar. ¿Puede ir traduciendo?
Sí, so he's very proud of his son. He's proud of how hard he works and how he cares for others. Tírame.
Es muy responsable, una persona de verdad bien maduro para su edad. Me siento cómodo sabiendo que él va, lo voy a extrañar, pero sé lo maduro que es él, cómo se comporta y eso.
So basically, he's super proud of how mature he is, and even though he's going away far, the father says he knows he's ready for that just based on how he carries himself. And let me give you props, my man. I could tell that you're about your work. You seem very mature. And obviously, one of the things I'm going to tell you is, for you, it's going to be a culture shock, right? You're going to New York. I'm assuming it's going to be upstate New York, right?
Yes.
Again, you're going to be the minority. So get ready for that. I think having that information at the forefront before you go there is going to help you. You know that when you go there, you're going to be probably one of a few Dominicans or even Latinos, but you know what you get going there to do. And I think that's going to be super important for you.
Yes. Siempre lo que yo le digo a él, yo trabajo donde hay niños, una high school. Yo trabajo en Felix Academy por casi 15 años. Sé cómo tratar los niños. Yo veo que niños de diferentes países que ni uno no conoce, cuando uno le da trato, ellos se sienten que uno es familia. Vienen después en la reunión y se agradecen con uno. Yo siempre le digo a Walter, no importa quién, trátalo con respeto, lo que haga, siempre salúdalo, un buen día, un esto, cómo está. Significa mucho en la vida de uno, porque yo lo siento así, ¿sabe?
So basically, he works at Phillips Academy, and in dealing with the kids there, he's noticing that if you build a relationship with those kids, the kids appreciate it. Furthermore, he appreciates it as well. So he pretty much told his son, when you go away, make sure you greet people, make sure you build relationship with those people, because they'll help you and they'll help them as well.
Esa es su nueva familia. Todos ustedes tienen que siempre un buen día, un cómo está, es muy importante en la vida de cualquiera. No importa lo que esté haciendo y siempre hagan lo que hagan, háganlo con respeto, con amor, ¿te entienden? Y siempre enfocado en ser el bien y regresar a esta comunidad que tanto le ha dado a usted y ayudar a los demás niños que van subiendo.
Great message. So he's talking about how it's so important to build relationships, not only with a group here, right? But anywhere you go, be polite, be social, treat people with respect. Furthermore, when you come back, to actually help this community that has given so much to everyone here. So maybe you should have Adam as a mentor as well. Great. Las palabras son buenas, la palabra tuya. Ojalá que tu hijo te oiga y que eso lo ayude. Yo te voy a decir una cosa.
Gracias.
Mi papá no estudió, él fue a tercer grado y no tuvo la oportunidad de darme la palabra que tú le estás dando a él. Mi papá nunca me la pudo dar a mí. Esa palabra yo la tuve que buscar y encontrarla solo. Furthermore, eso te va a ayudar mucho a ti. So you have a good father, man. You should be proud.
Yo no fui a la universidad, yo lo que fui allá a high school en la República Dominicana.
Pero estudiaste más.
Sí,
El mío fue
eso.
un
Mi
tercer
sueño
grado,
era ir
sí.
a hacer, yo quería estudiar lengua, pero no pude, tuve que trabajar para ayudar a la familia, pero él, ¿sabe? Muy orgulloso.
Yeah. So we talked about he actually studied. He went to high school in
My
DR.
Spanish just come back. I followed.
Oh, you follow it? Oh, my fault.
I heard about your dad. It was great.
Good,
I was
so we'll
following.
translate. Un placer, pana.
Sí, gracias. Éxito a todos.
Sí.
I'm sitting here like really happy. Like, it's coming back. It's coming back.
Right,
It's been
came
20
back.
years, but I'm like I'm following
Good,
the
good,
portion.
good, good.
Obviously, I'm good. All right, let's last one. Justin, your turn.
My name is Justin. I'm going to be attending UMass Boston in the fall, and my major is going to be computer science. And I say one thing that like I'm hoping to like have in the fall is like I guess like a sense of like community and like connecting with people like similar to me or similar to my interests, and finding like basically like a second home that I can have like people here but also there to connect to.
For me, I'm Elizabeth, Justin's mom. I'm so proud of him because he's my youngest one. And I always have faith in him because he was so great, disciplined since he was a little boy. And I know he could go far. And I always tell him, I believe in you, always, always. Even though I didn't finish high school, because back then it's different when you come from your country. They don't force you. And I'm very proud. He's my youngest one, and he's the second one who go to college. And I'm a single mom. And I'm so proud of him.
Good job, man. You picked a good major, by the way. I work in technology, so leverage me. I think one of the things that I want all you kids to know is that we have a few other kids that are also in computers. And Brian, who I've been mentoring since he was at the Boys Club, entered We Will All Rise now. And he's been following the framework I gave him. He's had 2 internships. He's going into his senior year, and I could guarantee you that by the time he graduates, he's going to be able to get a job pretty quickly, right? Because it's all about following a framework, getting experience, so then when you graduate, you go right into the workforce. So I'm looking forward to kind of talking to the computer science majors and on all you guys as a whole, right? Because I think my goal and the program's goal is to be able to put you guys in a situation that you win, right? When I went to college, I didn't have no mentors, right? Because I went to college when there was not such thing. I didn't even know what it was, right? So I was kind of figuring things out as I went. It becomes harder, right? If you have somebody that can guide you, you get to that finish line easier. So leverage me, leverage the program, learn, experience new things, and yeah, just take advantage of it, man. Because I didn't have it. If I would have had it, I would have been at a different level.
I appreciate it. We're getting ready to wrap up in about 10 minutes, but at this stage, for Eden, Yaudi, Justin, and Walkie, the 4 of us, the men in the program, we're going to step over for a little bit and have a quick conversation. Then we'll come back and join the group. Vincent, you can follow us. And we'll go over there and do a quick check presentation, pull on for a little bit. And what's important for us as you enter this space, and for me, is the question of who are you? I'm going to go around the circle real fast, and I'll demonstrate. Max is going to ask me who I am, and I'll demonstrate what that looks like. And it's forming your identity, and in terms of how you will move in this world. This is going to be part of your circle with just a representative of a larger group that's across the country. And we want you to be strong. You go through difficult times, right, when you're there. And so it's important as you enter that space that you are grounded in who you are. You'll continue to become, know that, but there should be a starting point. So think about that. And so if you ask me who I am.
Yeah, so who are you, Ricardo?
I'm a husband. I'm a father. Perhaps my most important role. I'm a social entrepreneur. I'm an activist. I believe in the good of our community. I'm a black man. I'm an immigrant. I'm a change maker. That's critical for me. Who are you, sir?
So I'm a father, first of all. I'm a husband. I'm a community guy. I'm a black man who's proud of what I achieved so far coming from DR. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a technologist. Most importantly, I'm a mentor, right? I think I talked to you guys about the value of having somebody who's real, who's been through the struggle, But not only that, somebody that could guide you guys so you don't struggle the way I struggle. So I'm here to support you guys, guide you, and be a friend, right? So see me as a friend, not a mentor. Don't be afraid of reaching out. I think these guys now know me pretty good, and especially Jeremiah. He reaches out all the time. I'm gonna be here to help you, man. I could give you pointers that instead of you going left, you need to go right. You'll go there faster. So leverage me.
I am a son and I'm a brother, and I'm interested in everything and anything I could do. And I love technology. I love helping out people. I love this community, and most of all, I like exploring my interests and bettering myself as a person. And when I'm older, I want to like give back to this community, and I'm starting that, but like later on, I want to be able to give more and really make a change in my community.
Appreciate it. Sebastian, I know that you have to go, so before you leave this space, tell us who you are.
So who I am, I'm a creator. I think creation is at the center of everything, no matter what. Creating relationships, creating community, creating skills for yourself, creating knowledge, and sharing it with others is at the forefront of all like human development, from like, you know, centuries ago to now. That's always been what it is, just creation.
Yeah.
So creating something for yourself and for others is what, you know, I pride myself most in, no matter what it is, arts or anything.
And thank you, Sebastian. I know you took time out of your work day to be here with you guys and welcome you. That means a lot. You've been a dedicated member of this group, and see Sebastian as a resource. We're going to run quick. You can stay, but you can also have business to take care of. So I want you to do that.
Before I go, which one is going to UMass Boston? You, right? Okay. Do you want to add me on Instagram? So that way, you know, I can when we get there, I can show you around.
Yeah, you should connect to this cat. He's good. You're good too. They're gonna be at the same school though.
Oh yeah.
I'll let them finish your business.
Monday to Tuesday.
Yo, enjoy your summer. Hopefully I see you before you leave, obviously. Yeah.
All right, Justin. Justin, who are you, sir?
I am a brother, a sibling. I'm the youngest. I am a Hispanic, a Latino from Lawrence. I am a photographer, I'm an artist. I love taking pictures of anything I see, anything I like. I like doing the things I love. I love music. I love playing guitar. And most importantly, I love technology. Like I love to figure out, like learn new things. I love to help people and just be nice and like always welcome anybody who's not familiar with things, making sure that everybody's comfortable with me and whatever I say or whatever I do. And I just love helping people to make sure that they're all around in good standing.
Who are you, sir?
I am a brother. I am Dominican. I'm an immigrant. I'm from Lawrence, and I'm really curious about things, and I love to learn. And I also love to create new connections with people and try to understand where people come from and what drives them to do what they do. I just really love to understand people.
I'm a brother, son. I'm also Cambodian, and I'm also a creator, student, and I think I'm also like a big thing, like a thinker. As in, like I feel like I'm always like thinking. I think I'm by myself or like with a group of people. Especially like when I'm always like working with I have like a job at with the IT and everything, and so I feel like I'm always just thinking about like new ways for it to be for as a problem solver, and just like I'm also feel like I'm a leader as well, because like I just gravitate towards that role. I see like when I go out to a lot of places, people like seem a little lost and everything, and they struggle to like have that leadership, and I feel like sometimes I might feel more comfortable in that role, in that position, so I try to tend to lead to it.
Outstanding. And Jeremiah.
I'm an artist, I'm a creator, I'm a leader, an advocate for the LGBTQ, POC. I'm a rebel, a challenger. I like to go into the system and try to see what can improve in these systems. I don't know. I like to say that I'm a listener, I'm an observer. I like to see what people offer, what they can do, how I can possibly help. So I guess that makes me a mentor too, but I'm also a mentee, so there's a lot of roles in that. Yeah, Jeremiah.
Good job, outstanding.
All right, let's welcome these men.
Yeah.
Shake their hand. Listen, I'm glad you're part of the community, and just know that we're here to support you. You may not see me a lot, but trust that I'm watching. All right. Thank you so much for coming with your mom. You could do them. And
Congrats. Obviously, we're going to be seeing each other. Just don't be shy. Reach out and join my meeting.